Lovato, in my opinion, should come back for a future Teen Choice Award show for how good of a job she did as a hostess for that show. And that just is one example of all the success that she had over the past 2 years, and that's after she came out of rehab. Nobody expected Demi Lovato to come back the way that she has, and I think that this year at the New Year's Eve ball presented by ET Canada, she's going to have a blast, and she's going to enjoy performing at this show for the first time ever. If Taylor Swift can perform at the Victoria's Secret fashion show earlier this year with Fall Out Boy kicking it all off, which is something that we put over, if Taylor Swift can perform at countless award shows and win Artist of the Year every year just because she puts out an album, then Demi Lovato can do the same, and she can have just as much fun or even more fun doing it. You know, we're always hearing about people like Taylor Swift and Miley Cyrus. In my opinion, they are very overrated, and there is really no call for having them put over as much as what they've been put over. I mean, it's always about the Mileys, the Justins, and the Taylors of the world. How come it's never about the Demi Lovatos of the world who has had profound success? And really, profound success is the only way that you can define Demi Lovato. Are you tired of hearing about Justin Bieber? Are you tired of hearing about Taylor Swift? Are you tired of hearing about Miley Cyrus? That is the question that can be thrown out over this year on this microphone. You know, are you tired of hearing about the same 3 or 4 celebrities? I know I am, and the only way you can describe how much these celebrities are talked about is by describing them and putting them over as overrated. I mean, 3 or 4 years ago, it was fine to talk about Justin Bieber, but in my opinion, Justin Bieber's been talked about a little bit too much since appearing on the scene. He's been described as one of the biggest stars in the world, just as Taylor Swift and Miley Cyrus have been described. They are rated the top 3 biggest stars in the world right now, with probably about 3 or 4 additional celebrities joining them in that same category. And in my opinion, Demi Lovato is deserving of being categorized as one of the biggest stars in the world because of everything that she has done. She is not one of these people that stick to one aspect of their career and focus on it. Demi Lovato focuses on different aspects of her career, and she's had an equal amount of success in every aspect of her career, from a singer to an actress. I mean, she's done it all. She's won countless awards, and she's worked on a number of projects outside of singing and acting as well. She's done promos to put over critical things that have happened to her and her things that she promotes as well. So, I mean, she's done a great job over the past at least 2.5 years. She's done a great job for her entire career, so there's really no reason why she should be second-rate and classified as a second-rate performer to someone like Justin Bieber, who has a number of documentaries released or has a number of albums released. Just because Justin Bieber may have released 3 or 4 albums, he's more talked about than what Demi Lovato is. But Demi Lovato can go and have an incredible year in 2013, and it will be overshadowed by something that Taylor Swift does, because Taylor Swift wins Artist of the Year for the second consecutive time. I mean, every award show Taylor Swift appears at here recently, she wins more awards than anyone on the ballot for the award, or she always wins Artist of the Year. It seems as if history always has a habit of repeating itself when it comes to Taylor Swift, just as it has for Justin Bieber, just as it has for Miley Cyrus. They're always winning the biggest awards and having the biggest acknowledgments at award shows, and I'm tired of seeing it. I want to see something different happen in entertainment. I want to get that little bit of a reprieve that fans have been asking for forever, and I think I speak for every fan of entertainment when we ask for a reprieve from what we have seen. I mean, it's just as if history repeats itself, not only with Taylor Swift, but history repeats itself all the time with someone like Justin Bieber. History always repeats itself with someone like Selena Gomez, because they may release a single for the first time in 6 months. Who cares if we don't hear anything from Selena Gomez or Justin Bieber for 6 months? At least that opens up the door and provides someone in the entertainment industry to make a name for themselves. I mean, look at Zendaya with Replay. I mean, how come she's overshadowed by someone like Justin Bieber or Selena Gomez? It's because of their name, I know, but why should Zendaya, who just recently premiered on the Billboard charts with a breakout song, Replay, which is her first major single of the latest Disney star to be premiering on the Billboard charts, how come Zendaya is being overshadowed by someone like Justin Bieber? The name, yes, but I mean, there's really no reason for it when Zendaya has one of the fastest rising singles on the 2013 Billboard chart, and it could make the year-end chart by the culmination of 2014 when they released the top 100 singles of the previous year, 2013. I mean, Zendaya's had a great year for her, and look at all the Nickelodeon stars who have had tremendous success in 2013. iCarly was a great show, Victorious was a great show, and they're taking these cast members from these previous shows and putting them on new shows like Nickelodeon's Sam and Cat. We just recently threw up an episode of Sam and Cat on our Facebook and our Twitter, and we've been talking about Sam and Cat for a while now on our Google video blog, putting that over. We have liked their conversation on Facebook and are following them for you on Twitter. We are also following the Separate Stars Twitter accounts and Facebook accounts for you. Great show from Nickelodeon and other cast members of other shows that have had tremendous success from Nickelodeon and been produced by Dan Schneider are having just as much success and just as much fun doing animated television and doing other shows that are kind of similar to previous shows that they've been on. I mean, look at all the success that they have had. Look at all the success that theatrical releases have been having that haven't had anything to do with Justin Bieber or One Direction. I mean, we're hearing with the same people all the time, and it's a consistent thing that's always happening in entertainment. And I don't blame you if you're a fan of entertainment who is tired of hearing the same news headlines all the time from night to night on ET Canada and Entertainment Tonight in the United States. I don't blame you for being frustrated, because it's just a repetitive thing that happens, and consistency is a good thing. I'll put it over as being a good thing, but consistency can also be perceived as something that is very negative, because consistency can result in that consistent bump that you see in ratings, where the ratings are always declining, and it can result in a lot of negative reviews written by columnists such as myself, which I have done more than enough of over the past couple of months. It seems as if everything that I've been throwing up on my YouTube channel, with the exception of a few things that I've profiled and talked about, it seems as if everything that I'm putting up on our YouTube channel is a negative review, and I wish that I didn't have to negatively review everything. I'm talking about movies, I'm talking about music so negatively. I'm probably losing ratings because I'm talking about everything so negatively, but I really had no choice, and I had to perceive things for how I see them, and how I'm putting it over is how I see it. And the way that I see it is we're seeing more negative things happening than we are positive things. And if we even saw more positive things by a 5% increase by 2014's first 3 months from January to March, if we even seen a 5% increase in positivity in the entertainment industry, at least that would give us something more positive to talk about and put over. But right now, the way I see it is there is nothing positive to talk about. Yes, we have breakout stars, but they're kind of being put on the back burner, like Zendaya. Zendaya is being put on the back burner. Even Ariana Grande is being put on the back burner to the same 3 or 4 people who had success 3 or 4 years ago before Ariana Grande really broke through in the entertainment industry. She's being put on the back burner to the Justin Biebers of the world, all because Justin Bieber is celebrating the release of his first documentary of his life and career, Believe. Now, he had his 3D concert experience released a couple of years ago, but this is one of the biggest ones that Justin has released for the first time in a few years. So other celebrities are being put on the back burner. Yes, they get the occasional podcast interview for the American Top 40 and the Rick D's Weekly Countdown show, but the thing is, Justin Bieber is always overshadowing them. Selena Gomez is always overshadowing them, and we're seeing history repeat itself one too many times, and it's becoming very frustrating. So I think I speak for everyone when I say that it's time to start putting over people like Demi Lovotto a little bit more, and start giving her the respect and the promotion that she needs. We need to put over Demi Lovotto's performance at the New Year's Eve celebration being presented by ET Canada. We need to put over this as one of the first major things Demi Lovato will have leading her in to 2014, which I predict is going to be a far more successful year for Demi Lovato than any previous year of her career, and she's been very consistent over the past couple of years. It's almost as if Demi Lovato is back and better than ever. Yes, she may have went away for a while, and she didn't receive as much attention when she was in rehab, but when she came out of rehab, because of the name that she had established in the entertainment industry, she came back better than ever. She kind of put herself in the same category of Britney Spears, and the question was asked if her album released earlier this year was going to put her on the same level of a Lady Gaga or a Britney Spears, and I think it has, because if you compare the careers of Britney Spears, who has Work Bitch now released on syndicated radio and a very powerful music video to coincide with that, if you compare the careers of Demi Lovato and Britney Spears, they are very similar, and that's similar that it is truly frightening. I mean, Britney Spears goes away for 3 or 4 years, comes back in 2010, puts out Federal Fatality, and because she puts out one album for the first time in 3 or 4 years and releases a couple of follow-ups to I Wanna Go from 2010 wearing a Mickey Mouse tank top, Britney Spears is talked about more than she was 5 or 6 years ago when she left the entertainment industry, and Demi Lovato, I think, falls into that same category. She releases probably 1 to 2 singles a year now and gets more publicity than some names in the entertainment industry who should probably be having more publicity than what Demi Lovato has had. I'm not going to give Demi Lovato all the credit in the world, because there are other celebrities out there that deserve credit, and a number of them are Ariana Grande and Mitchell Musso and, of course, Emily Osment, who are still doing a lot of things for entertainment. There are countless celebrities who probably deserve more credit than what Demi Lovato has been getting over the past couple of years, but I think that she can be classified in the same category of a Lady Gaga or Jennifer Lopez. She may not have as many Twitter followers or as many Facebook fans, but she needs to be put over in that same kind of category because she kind of goes away and comes back better than ever. And I think that this performance at the ET Canada New Year's Ball is going to give Demi Lovato the promotion, and it's going to put her over in a way that she needs to be put over, and that's going to lead her into a very profitable year in 2014. And as a radio show host and columnist for this website, I'm going to go on record for saying that 2014 is going to be the most successful year that Demi Lovato has seen in her career, both by herself and her fans. And I want your feedback on Demi Lovato's upcoming performance. If you haven't seen the promo, you can catch it on our Facebook page as one of our more recent posts and one of our more recent tweets on our Twitter at facebook.com/HEW Entertainment, on our Twitter at Jonathan Clarke 1. The graphics and the length of the promo are there. It's about 45 seconds to a minute in length, but it achieves its purpose. It puts over the New Year's Eve celebration presented by ET Canada as one of the biggest performances of anyone in 2013, and it puts over the New Year's Eve ball presented by ET Canada as one of the biggest parties of the year, and it's probably going to be the biggest New Year's celebration in Canada. It will be streamed on Global, and it will be streamed on the official website of ET Canada and Global as well. So for additional information, you can go to ET Canada's website. Their website can be pulled up through Google. I'll probably link it up in the bottom of this video in the description if I have time. And I want your feedback on it. Are you excited about seeing Demi Lovato for the first time ever